Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again to another one here on the coach's desk. We appreciate you being here. So, people, we'll be talking about Brianna Lyston in this one. But before we get into any details where this video is concerned, please give the video a thumbs up. Yeah, start any amount of conversation you want in the chat. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend about us. It sound like a long time I not say that. No, I not to remember say if you say them something. Yeah. Anyways. Brianna Lyston. We know that she's a very talented individual. She started out running fast times, even from Southborough to CUT. She clashed the twins at the Sagicor meet, you know, representing St. Catherine. The twins were representing Westmoreland. So she has been there. She went to Champs, St. Jago High School. She ran a very fast 200 meters and she blew up the internet. BBC, every single body. And they were even likening Brianna to one, the greatest legend, St. Leo, Usain Bolt, or Usain St. Leo Bolt. Right? That's how far it reached. It was a point where even persons were at the institution when she was training. They were following her around with camera, just to see what she was actually doing in practice. I think that might have, caused Brianna to probably go in her shell. I don't think she was ready at that point in time, 12 years old, for the limelight. And she went back to Champs, did well, but it was not as exceptional on the trajectory that they saw based off those fast times. Persons were expecting faster times, but that's how it happens in track and field. You might do well this year, next year you might just hold your own and you wonder what happened. Yeah, but it is what it is. So she switched school, went to Heidel. She did well at Heidel as well, got a scholarship, went to LSU. Didn't do much at LSU because she got injured and they tried to, work on her to get her in the best shape. One thing, she competed in her second year, and trust me, it was good to see Brianna running, but for me again, this kinesia tape on her and the whole wrapping up of her leg and stuff like that. Obviously, she wasn't at her best in terms of being in the best shape. And for some reason, I believe that would have been one of the variables that would have probably broke the camel's neck or back, whatever you call it, right? So that is what the story is for me. She then, according to the coach, sent a letter to the coach, and the rest is history. She's now on her way to become a pro athlete. And she signed an NIL with Adidas. So I think that it's going to be Adidas who will, retain her as a professional athlete. Right. But when I look at the whole grand scheme of things, people, we might not have Brianna for national trials this year again. No, look on it. Look on it. And I deduct from the situation. Seeing if she's injured and she requires some sort of what you call it now, treatment, or for her to get treatment, and she's probably in a situation where she has to wait a while before she competes. And, if she go to a camp, she have to ensure say she's in full what you call it now, full throttle. Background work is there, and probably getting used to a new coach, adaptation has to take place and stuff like that. So it might be a case. Worse, trials is gonna be June 25 to 29. And that's a few weeks away. A few weeks away that, will she be ready to go up against the quality athletes that we have at the national trials, national championship? So in my estimation, I don't see Brianna showing up for the national trials. And that would be sad. It would have been like 2 years in a row, because we know last year she ended her the year in what, 2024. Yeah, she ended her season and she wasn't able to be there for the Olympic trials. So that is one. I hope I am wrong, but trust me, I'd love to see Brian at the trials, but at the same time, it, it might not go the way that we, desire it to go. The next thing now, of course, she will want to, I'm a tough. Let me not say B. If she signed with Adidas, which club you think she'll go? For me, I don't think that she'll be coming back to Jamaica to go to MVP, the Racers, um, Swift Track Club, Shaniki Osborne, Optimum, Michael Freitas, Speed Dynamic, GC Foster, Sprint Tech, or over by the man journalist at Elite Track Performance Track. So that might. So I'm saying that she eliminate Jamaica this, because I mean, with Brianna's talent, and possibly, if that injury continue or persist, she gonna need good medical attention. And probably something going on in Jamaica, yeah, where boy, I mean, I know the athlete them might get injured too much. Seeing, but I don't think that there is a specific Adidas camp in the US that I know of, that I am aware of, except for Lance Brahman. And you would have had Ashanti Moore, Veronica Campbell, and she went on to be a very good quality 200-meter runner. Seeing? So I am thinking and I'm leaning towards that's the club that Brianna might go. And Shawnee Miller Weibo is probably the last top-notch athlete you'd have had in his camp. A lot of more attention is being placed on Father Hype, because he's probably the cash cow of the club. So to have another female prodigy at the club would be a good thing for them. It would be a hit. It would probably would a pass hit. That would be a home run. You get what I say? So in my estimation, in my deduction of everything surrounding Brianna, I am thinking that she might not come at the trials 2 years in a row, and it's a possibility that she might be heading to Florida. Yeah, that's how me see it. And I stand corrected, but this is just my opinion based on, everything not exposed yet. We don't know where really are going, but based on the whole dynamics of things, me look into it and me I say, yo, it could be a case where this is going on. And it could be a case where she's not gonna be ready for trials. So we're gonna miss out on seeing Brianna running on the world stage again. I don't know. What you think? What you think, people? You think we're onto something? Or me just a speculate? And I don't know too like the speculation. But one thing, drop it in the chat. And big up on yourself, Stay safe, people. Until next time.